What's up, everybody? This is Adam, aka DJ Costa, aka Cali Coaster, aka PunkVid619 on those YouTube channels. For those of you who are new to my channel, I have been working on being a DJ and music person for quite a while. Music's always been in my blood since the first time I picked up my saxophone when I was 11 years old. That was over 30 years ago. Yeah, you do the math. I'm getting old. Anyway, one of my dreams has always been to work in the theme park industry, which that dream was fulfilled. I was a ride operator, a ride operations lead, and a park operations staff for a little while. I also, my very first job, I worked at SeaWorld San Diego in the merchandise department. I learned quite a few things about being a business operator and owner during that time, as well as tips, tricks, and things of the trade that do translate very easily into being a DJ, specifically an event and wedding DJ, especially when I was an operations lead. Because as a lead in park operations, you are responsible for curating the entire day for the park. Because most people go to parks because they want to go on rides, and operations leads are very much involved in creating that experience for the guests. And I wanted to share with you a journey that I've been on for a while. Like I said, I've been working on my music stuff for quite a while, and just recently I was given the opportunity to become a wedding DJ for a couple people that I know. I'm not going to mention their names, but I do want to mention some of the things that I do want to take into that event from my experiences with other jobs. One of the main things you learn when working a job, which is why it's very positive for high school kids to get a job, is you learn a lot about responsibility, time management. But I did learn a lot of that as well from being in marching band in high school, so I didn't even have to have a job to learn those skills. But having a job also taught you about money management and how the world kind of works outside of your little bubble as a child. Moving on. So I took a giant leap the other day and decided that because being an event DJ, a lot of venues require you to have certain licenses and paperwork. So I decided to make it official. Cali Coaster Productions is recognized in the state of Nevada as a business entity. I've made it. I paid to make it, but I made it. I am a business owner and operator now at this point, which is something that I've been working towards for a very long time. Like I said, I used to be a theme park and amusement ride operator and lead. A lot of that transpired because I grew up and I still am a huge roller coaster and theme park aficionado. One of my favorite parks is Disneyland in California. Now, it is not a roller coaster mecca, which is surprising considering, like I said, I'm a very big roller coaster enthusiast. However, it is the standard and the cornerstone for themed entertainment. And that's basically what a DJ is. A DJ is themed entertainment. You're paid to provide an experience and provide an environment. And that's exactly what a theme park is. People don't go to theme parks because of where it's at. They go to theme parks because of what it does to them, what it does for them, how it makes them feel, how it makes them think. And a DJ, especially for an event, is the exact same thing. People hire you because they expect you to provide a memorable, unforgettable, and fun experience, not just for them, but for all their guests. It doesn't matter if it's a small venue, a large venue, people that you know, people that you don't know, people that you like, people that you don't like. When you're booked and hired, when you accept that responsibility, it is on you to make sure that you fulfill that. And in my next video, I am going to show you exactly what I've done so far from the start. Like I said, it's the very beginning. The event's not for another few months, but I wanted to get a very big early start to allow myself time to create and make sure that I have everything that I need to make that experience possible for the couple that wants me to do their event. And a DJ is not just somebody that plays music at an event, it is somebody who is responsible for the entire day. And again, in my next video, I will show you things that I've done to help make that possible, to make it easier, and possibly make those things available to you, or give you ideas of what you can do for the couple and for yourself for the next event or wedding that you get booked for. But being a huge theme park enthusiast, it was very difficult for me to move from the theme park mecca and roller coaster mecca of Southern California to where I currently am now in the rural parts of Northern Nevada, outside of the Lake Tahoe, Reno area. There are no coasters, there are no theme parks, so I kind of had to create my own experience. If you can see behind me, I've got lights, I've got ambience, I've got things going on to help me make this space that I use more accustomed to what I like. And that's kind of what I do for the events and things that I do as well. Lighting, everything is not just the music. And also, aside from all that, you are responsible for keeping the flow of the event going. Again, I've got forms and stuff that I'm going to be using that I will show you in that next video, but you're basically the timekeeper, the facilitator, the MC, the host. You're busy the entire event. Now, that's not to say that you can't take breaks. Please make sure that you allow yourself to take breaks. Get something to eat, get something to drink, step outside for a few minutes, get some fresh air, because if you get exhausted and you get worn down, the event will get exhausted and get worn down too, and the guests will see it and feel it. So make sure that when you draft a contract, make sure that you allow a clause in there that allows you to take those breaks. In most states, you're allowed up to 10 minutes for every 2 hours of work, plus a 30-minute meal break if you're going to be working over 6 hours. So please make sure that you allow yourself those breaks. Do not overwork yourself, because you'll overwork the guests, you'll exhaust the guests, you'll exhaust yourself, and it'll make it very hard for somebody to want to see why they should book you for their event, because you can't do the event for the entire time. So with that being said, I do want to say that in watching videos and keeping in the loop of what's going on with the theme parks and roller coasters that I love, a lot of focus in the videos that I watch from content creators, I don't want to call them influencers because influencers have a bad rap. Please do not look at me as an influencer too, because I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to guide you into things that can be done and ways to do them. But a lot of focus is on the theming and detail and experience that the parks and attractions that they film provide. Two of the biggest channels that I watch, big shout out to Hey Bricky and Fresh Baked, because they keep it real, they keep it fun, they keep it exciting, and they put in the work. So kudos to them. But while watching one of Fresh Baked's latest videos, it kind of made me think about my journey as well. Like I said, it's been a long journey. It's been hard. I put in a lot of work, put in a lot of effort, put in a lot of time, put in a lot of resources, everything to try to make this event that I'm about to do possible. And I've kind of came up with a slogan, not quite a mission statement, but a slogan that I will use going forward. And that's follow your heart, live the hustle, and believe in the dream. And things will happen. I'm living proof. It may have taken longer than I wanted, but things are finally starting to happen because of those three things. I followed my heart, I lived the hustle, and I believed in the dream. And if you do those things too, good things will happen for you as well. I'm DJ Costa. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more, click the button down below, subscribe, click that bell icon to get notified when I post new content. And if you have anything to add, comment down below. If you want to book me, comment down below. Or visit www.djcosta.com. The booking form is available live on my website now for you. Please use it if you want. to book me for your next event. Until next time, I'll see you all later. Be real, be kind. Peace.